Welcome to a new year of Highliner News. I'm Presley.
And I'm Melissa. This year we have 9 new students working hard to organize our broadcast.
We hope you enjoy this season of Highliner News.
The Fuel Up to Play 60 and cross-country teams hosted a color run and walk that attracted over 425 participants.
Haley Dalglish powders up the story.
At 6:30 is when registration ends, but it starts at 6 o'clock, so 6 to 6:30. And then after registration, I do my little speech thingy for Fuel Up to Play 60, and then the kids run starts. And then after the kids run, they do everybody else, and they do their color, which is a little bit longer of a run than the kids run. And I think they participate because there's not something like that around here. Like, the color run is very community focused, and it's a very fun way for people to see each other in the community and to have a little fun and get all powdered up.
Stephanie and others explain their favorite parts of the color run.
Seeing all the little kids finish, because once they come across the finish line, you know, they're all excited. They're like, oh, we get Dippin' Dots. We're like, look at how much powder I have. I have more than you. Oh, you have powder too. That's so much cool. Like, I love that part of it.
My favorite part of the color run is getting to see how happy the kids are when they come out and they have a bunch of color all over them. It's just really exciting.
Probably the amount of people that are here. It's fun to have the social aspect of it.
For Highliner News, this is Haley Dalglish.
The senior girls decided to have a get-together before homecoming week.
Phoebe Lee paints us the story.
I think the senior class doesn't really do much of anything together, so I thought it'd be nice if we all got together to do something.
We have Allie Anderson explaining the secret senior painting party that was held before homecoming.
We're having a senior painting party for all the senior girls who were possible to show up. We're going to be painting denim, jeans, anything that they feel like painting, and we're going to wear them on Friday of homecoming. And then we're going to wear them to the football game if you're able to go.
How did the senior girls get enough money to put this on?
They came in, put their money, and they signed their name, and we raised a bunch of money and bought all of our supplies with it. And we had to do a little bit of extra here and there, but yeah, pretty much everybody got together, and it was Vivi's idea, and then she pretty much just spread it around, and I offered the shop and the supplies, and everybody just kind of came together buying snacks, treats, paintbrushes, anything that would possibly be helpful.
For Highliner News, this is Vivi Lee.
With the retirement of Mr. Jeff Bope, it was time for a new VOTEC director.
Reporter Haley Dalglish sat down with the new director, Mr. Derek Bope.
So I grew up in Valley City, so I attended Valley City High School, and upon graduation actually pursued a mechanical engineering pathway through NDSU. Made me realize that I wasn't a good fit for that profession, and so did a little soul searching. Both my parents were educators, so I knew the benefits of being an educator. Decided to use the math part of the mechanical engineering degree and pursue a math education degree. At that point, I switched from NDSU to Valley City State, where I graduated with a bachelor's in science and in math education. So.
Mr. Bope talks about his jobs in education.
I started out in education in a small town called Cullum. So I taught math for grades 7 through 12 to Northern Cass, where I was their AD and Dean of Students for 3 years prior to this position. So it was really the encouragement of the staff and that I was working with in Cullum that encouraged me to be an administrator. As an administrator, I had the opportunity to improve the learning conditions of all the students in the school. So that appealed to me as well.
For Highliner News, this is Haley Dalglish.
As the season starts to wind down, we get a look at what it takes to run cross country.
Reporter Avery Murray runs with the story.
Cross country isn't just about going out and running 4 miles every day.
This is my 5th year in cross country. I started in 8th grade. I like the team and all the people in it. I've made some of my best friends in this sport.
Sprint workouts and hills are just as important.
Cross country has taught me to just always keep pushing myself, and I can do more than what I think I can do.
Core workouts are also a key part of daily practices. Some activities we do on rest days are volleyball or flag football. For Highliner News, I'm Avery Murray.
Let's meet the new history teacher at Valley City High School.
Reporter Lindsay Neske brings you the story.
I'm married and I have 3 boys. Sullivan is 7, Sawyer is 5, and Turner is 2. And it's a busy household and I'm loving it. And this is my first year as the U.S. history teacher and it's going great. I was the school counselor up at Jefferson Elementary for 5 years. This was what I originally went to school for, and it's been kind of my dream job, and that was my eventual job that I wanted to get into. And Mr. Goff was my inspiration, and he was my U.S. history teacher here at Valley City High School. And when I was going to college, that was the reason this job was what I wanted eventually. I'm just excited to be back at the high school level. It's been a few years. I used to be here from the ILC. And also getting into history again. I kind of missed that part, and I really like that content.
Who would he spend a day with?
I would say Thomas Jefferson. You know, I find him very interesting and his point of view, and I would like to ask him some questions and get a little bit more.
Mr. Peterson loves history, but has other passions.
I am obsessed with Superman. Yep. I mean, I have Superman. It's pretty sure I could probably go 2 weeks straight or 3 weeks straight wearing a Superman t-shirt. So.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Lindsay Neski.
Every year, Washington Elementary sends the 5th graders to a kindness retreat.
Alyssa Hatcher brings you the story.
At the end of September, the 5th graders attended a kindness retreat. They started the day off with dancing and playing icebreakers. They got to sit down in 3 different small groups, led by the peer facilitators, to decide how they can change Washington Elementary by using acts of kindness. At the end of the day, each student had the opportunity to share their acts of kindness.
My name is Jackson. I will be kinder to my teachers and classmates by saying thank you.
Hi, my name is Kaylee, and I will be kinder to my teachers and classmates by helping, knowing how they feel about something.
Hi, my name is also Addison, and I will be kinder to my teachers and classmates by motivating and helping them.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Alyssa Hatcher.
Senior year comes super fast, especially when it's your last season of a sport.
Reporter Casey Peterson serves up the story.
Season after season, with many victories and losses, 6 volleyball seniors have been a part of this team since 7th grade.
I joined volleyball in 7th grade because I played it in elementary school and I enjoyed it and I wanted to keep playing.
The number of girls playing volleyball dwindled from 13 to 7 from 7th grade until senior year.
We had a lot of girls in our grade in it, and it was just really fun. We all got together and we were pretty good.
I stayed in volleyball this long because I grew to love it. I had a lot of help from Steve at the college, and he pretty much made me just enjoy volleyball even more.
The support I get from my teammates, we're just one big family.
The team aspect and the love of the game.
Like many things, volleyball comes with many memories.
I would definitely say going to state. That was the best experience that I've ever experienced before.
Through many tough practices and games, these seniors still find the fun in volleyball.
My favorite thing about volleyball is the team atmosphere and just everything that goes into volleyball.
When someone gets a kill after a long rally and we're all tired and they end it.
Getting closer to my teammates and becoming friends.
For Highlander News, this is Casey Peterson.
Jefferson Elementary planted flowers last spring and recently made bouquets for the Cheyenne Care Center residents.
Presley Curtis delivers you the story.
Mr. Johnson and myself came up with the idea of taking the flowers that we planted last spring and decorating vases and taking them over to the residents of the care center. We had each class do a vase, decorate it, and then cut flowers from where they'd planted them last spring, and then we took them over to the care center this fall. We planted the flowers May 21st last spring, right towards the end of school. We had 2 girls from the high school that helped us, Caitlin Thorson and Jennifer Anderson helped us plant them, kind of showed the kids how to do that and assisted with that. And then we rotated classes throughout the day until we had all the planters planted. Mrs. Ost helped with the organizational process, one of our first grade teachers here. And as far as like writing the grant, Mr. Johnson took care of that and on the move helped us with the grant writing. We got money for the flowers that way. There was a lot of it donated from businesses in town here, so we had community support that way.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Presley Curtis.
Thank you for joining us from the top of Valley City High School for this edition of Highlander News. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Presley.